Alright, welcome back to another Creature Spotlight here on Ark Ascended. Today we're going to be covering a great early game tame that's useful all game long. The Lystrosaurus. We're going to go over what they do, why'd you want one, and of course how to tame one. Then at the end, we're going to hear from the island's very own Helena Walker and her notes on this great friendly dino. So let's get into it. Alright, the basics. These guys don't do a whole lot. They don't have great stats. No, this is 247. I just give them health because they're not fighters. I just want them to live as long as possible. Don't die on me, Larry. Alright. Yeah, they don't fight, and they're going to run from anything that tries to fight them. They do have a couple really good uses, though. The first one, it's not incredibly useful. I think dodos are probably better for it, but they do lay eggs, and you can use their eggs to make basic kibble, which it has its uses, like sometimes for when you're raising dinos, or some things when you're taming things, they want basic kibble. It's good to have on hand, especially if you want to tame a Rhino Gnatha. You gotta have everything on hand, literally everything possible. They're a nightmare. I haven't gotten to them yet. Haven't gotten to taming one yet, but I'm not looking forward to it. And but the real reason you want a Lystrosaurus in your base is the reason I have one here. Like this is basically all my dinos that I ride regularly. And what I like to do is well, just pet it. You can give it scritches. Right? I mean, who doesn't want a creature that they can give some scritches to? And then Larry does his little backflip. When he levels up, he does a little dance. Just look at that silly little mouth. They're just too cute. And what the petting them does is it gives all these guys this buff right here, Fast Learner, for 5 minutes, and that gives them all a 35% XP boost while it's active. And then, if it falls off, pet him again. And this is the biggest XP boost that I know of in the entire game. If you're gonna be away from base for a while, or you're logging off, if you play online on an online server and you're gonna log off, it'd still be best to put your dinos in a cryopod, because then they'll still get the 5% XP boost that the cryopods provide. But I like to just give him some scritches every time I come back from a run, or every time I'm getting ready to leave. He's almost like a little good luck charm. Alright, now to tame one, you can find one almost anywhere on the map, except up in the cold biome. They don't spawn in most of the redwoods, but there's a few spots they do. But they're not the easiest place to find them, because there's too many carnivores. They don't spawn on Carnivore Island either. But anywhere there's a lot of carnivores, you might not be able to find one, because they can't fight. They're just cute little corn dogs, basically. So I'm gonna go down to a beach somewhere, find one, and we'll show you how to tame it when I get there, when I find it. Alright, here we are. We've got one. We're down here on the southern beaches around the middle area, but you can find them pretty much anywhere on the map. You just gotta walk up behind him. Oh, crops don't work. Okay, well, that's good to know. I don't have rare flowers on me, so mejo berries. I could have swore crops work. I guess not. So it's just mejo berries and rare flowers. You can use regular berries if you don't have any mejo berries, but come on, just get some mejo berries. They come from the same plant. But that's it. It's just a passive tame. Just wait until they are hungry again. They're not like the monkeys where they get spooked real easy, but it's still, you don't want to be rude and cramp their style. It pooped at me. All right, so I'm gonna take one more food. Sun's going down on us. Hurry up, will ya? Get hungry. Who's walking around in the water over there? There we go. You can name it, you can not name it, and you can pet it. And he does a backflip. Hooray! I don't really need this guy because I've already got one back at base, so we're just gonna let him go. But that's how you tame a Lystrosaurus. And that's the basics, the creature spotlight and basics on a Lystrosaurus. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. It really helps the channel out. If you learned anything, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't yet. It really helps the channel out. We're closing in on 500 soon, I think. Hopefully. Making some slow and steady progress. And yeah, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Stay safe out there. Don't follow your Lystros into a pack of raptors when you're trying to tame them. You're gonna have a bad time. And without further ado, here is Helena Walker with her note read.
Lystrosaurus amica fidelis is a small herbivore, common to much of the island. Only about 2 feet long, it is not high on the food chain and eats small plant life. The island's poisonous insects seem to have little effect on Lystrosaurus. Despite being among the island's tinier herbivores, Lystrosaurus is an incredibly resilient survivor. It recovers its torpor and health much faster than most creatures, which makes rendering a Lystrosaurus unconscious a rather difficult affair. Not surprisingly, Lystrosaurus is an extremely loyal pet once tamed. It's a very fast learner, so it gains experience much more quickly than most other creatures. Additionally, its presence nearby appears to inspire allies, making them learn more rapidly as well. Thusly, Lystrosaurus is an excellent addition to any tribe's hunting.